Hey everybody, Chris here with Twisted Prints 3D again. We got some exciting stuff that came in today. We actually got a new laser from Monport. We're going to be doing a quick unboxing on it in this video, and then we'll be doing some other videos later on about the laser. It is a fiber laser, a 30 watt GI30 MOPA. We're going to go ahead and do the unboxing. I'll put a link in the description to this exact laser and to Monport's site. I do want to say this is sponsored by Monport. They did send me this for testing and review. However, Monport is not going to see this video before you guys. They're going to see it at the exact same time. Also, Monport has no say in what I say on these videos or what I do or anything like that. So just wanted to be upfront and honest with that. And in the links below, they are affiliate links, so we do appreciate you guys using that. Also want you to go ahead and click that subscribe button and follow us. And we'll go ahead and get started on this unboxing. All right, we're gonna get a bunch of these screws out of here. So this did come in a crate. And you guys are going to see that I'm doing this live, or not really live, but doing it all on here. So haven't opened it yet, haven't done nothing yet. So you guys are going to open this with me. This is going to be our first fiber laser. We do have a couple diode lasers and a CO2 laser. The CO2 laser is from Monport. The diodes are from two trees. A few more of these screws. There is a bunch of them in here. One thing I will give Monport credit for, their lasers are packed up really good. When I got my 90 watt CO2, I actually spent more time uncrating the thing than I did setting it up. So it was easier to set up than it was to take it out of its crate. So looks like we got a couple of these left. So this is going to be sped up in the video. We're going to kind of do a time lapse of this side of it until we get into the actual unboxing and all that. So we're going to go ahead and almost done here. Maybe. Damn, how many screws they put in this thing? And I'm not even going to bother counting the screws. There's just a ton of them. All right. So, here we go. All right, we got some foam. We've got my shipping label. So, this is the Monport GI30. We're going to go ahead and start unboxing this. All right, so we got a bunch of foam in here. It seems to be packed up really well. Let's get some of this foam out, and then we're going to put everything on the table. So we got a bag here that's got the foot pedal, the power cord, looks like the USB, some screws, Allen keys, the USB disc, which should have all the software on it and all the stuff for the light burn or whatever we're going to be using here. I am going to be using light burn. I do have the Galvo license because I have their new Pro license. We do have a ruler here. Let's see, is this all just, I'd imagine it's metric on one side. So we got centimeters and metric on one side, we got inches on the other side. So it does have both. We have the user manual and the JPT board info. This does have the JPT MOPA in it. We got the arm. That's got some dings and scratches on it, but like I said, this is a they sent it to me, so I will send them some pictures of that and go from there. Nothing major, just some scratches. It looks like it was sitting on something. So we'll just set that off to the side. We're going to need that anyway. So this is the arm that holds the laser head. This is going to be our cord with our fiber optic cables and everything in it. The GI series is a all built-in unit, so everything's all in one piece. We've got our, I'm thinking the mount, not 100% sure. We'll still have to put this thing together. Here's our base. Looks pretty good. I'm thinking that the arm was hit the knob here for the rope to turn it upside down or do all that. Not upside down. Sorry about that. To move it up and down. Here is our laser head, or our galvo head. Got the Monport emblem on there. More foam. Lots of foam. They are packed very well. I will give them that. We got some glasses to add to our collection of glasses. At least we'll have plenty of them. Set that off to the side. All right, we're going to go ahead and get this up on the table real quick and then move the camera over to the table and go from there. All right, we got it up on the table here. Just so everybody is aware, we are doing this in my living room. Not out in the shop. Just got home from my regular job. Got the kids running around trying to get all that done. Got the 3D printers in the background. But we're going to just set it up here on the coffee table for right now just to get it built and see what it does. Not going to fire it up today. Not in this video at least. We're going to shoot a couple more videos on the setup and the building of it. Get all this stuff out. So we do have, let me get out of the way here. We do have the instruction booklet here from Monport. This looks like it's just going over first operations instructions, just setting up the software. Doesn't really give you much on putting it together. So it looks like we are going to figure this out on our own. Shouldn't be that difficult. Looks like a few bolts. I'm going to hand that over to my son. He's going to look at it and see what he can't figure out either. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing put together, and then we will come back and take a look at it once it's back together. All right, we got it all put together. One thing I will say is, Monport, if you're listening, put some instructions on putting the thing together, what bolts go where. Actually, not real difficult at all. It was a total of 8 bolts, 4 for the base, 2 to hold the mounting bracket into this, and then 2 to hold the laser head or galvo head onto the bracket. Other than that, it was pretty simple to put together. This does have a manual adjustment for your height and your focus, but it also has auto. We're going to get this thing plugged in here in just a minute and get it hooked up into Lightburn and go from there. So we will see you in the next step. So we just went over the unboxing on the Monport GI30. I'm on the computer now. I kind of wanted to give a little bit more details on this machine. It is Memorial Day weekend 2025, so that's why you're seeing the sale here on this. Monport has sales all the time. Also, if you use our link or the discount code below, you'll get 8% off. We really appreciate you using our link. It really helps us build up the channel and continue to do these types of reviews and do this stuff for the community. So that is greatly appreciated. So right now I'm on the website for Monport. This is the laser that was sent to me for review and testing. Again, I did not pay for this one. It was sent to me by Monport. However, they have no say in what I say about the machine. We haven't dug into the machine yet. We're going to have another video on that. The next video will be on setting up light burn and doing a test burn. And then we'll do a few more on that. This is the MOPA fiber. It is the one that can do the color marking. You can kind of see here, we just got a few things on it. We'll go into some of the pictures. Like I said, this is from their website. We'll go over some of the stuff on it, some of the things that I'm ordering for upgrades or different things you needed, like lenses and stuff like that. So this does have the JPT M7 laser in it, which is your color marketing laser. Also, this does work with Windows and Mac, EasyCAD 2 or Lightburn. I prefer Lightburn. I am not an EasyCAD person. I don't know it real well. And that's because this is my first laser. I'm coming over from the CO2 and the diodes, which I use Lightburn for all that. This does have the 10,000 millimeters per second top speed. So we'll test all that out and go for it. Our first test we're going to do is we're just going to do a test engraving on a anodized aluminum business card, just your standard size 85 by 55 millimeter. Go down to some of the specs here. They do have 3 different options: just the machine plus Lightburn, and the machine plus the rotary. We will be having a video on the rotary also, and some of the jigs that you can do, and some of the jigs that I make. I do have 3D printers, so I do utilize those for making my jigs, but I also utilize my lasers for making the jigs. We'll go down here. Here's some of the dimensions. Like I said, this is right off their website. I don't have all this memorized. It is a JPT 30-M7 laser, 30 watt MOPA. Just some of your specs. Your wavelength is the 1064 nm. Automatic air cooling. This is mainly for metal. Stainless steel, aluminum, gold, silver, alloy, as you can see right here, ceramic, marbles, leathers, plastics. We are going to test some plastic on it. I'm going to run some 3D printed stuff on with some like PLA, PETG, maybe some ABS, ASA, and see how it works on marking and engraving those. I'm not going to go into all these details. This does have the electronic lift in it. Also has a manual lifting for the galvo head for your Z-axis. It does have a 2-year warranty on the machine and a 1-year warranty on the laser. All that's in here. I'll have a link to this machine in there. We also have our link tree in there that has a bunch of our other links for them. But I'll put a link for the specific laser in the description below. A video on engraving, color, all that kind of stuff. One thing I want to get into is lenses. This one does have the 150 by 150 lens. I'm going to scroll down here to that one real quick. So Monport has a table for matching the field mirrors. Mine came with the F210 150 by 150, as you can see right here on the 30 watt. I am going to order an F100 and an F163 and possibly an F254. I'm curious to see how it would do with the bigger build size or burn size with the 175 by 175. This one has the 150 by 150. So we're going to, test all that out. Once I get those lenses in, then we'll do some videos on setting those up and stuff like that. And I'll have some links to like Laser Everything, which is a really good source, guys. If you're just getting into lasers or you've been in lasers for a while, Laser Everything, Alex and them over there, what a fantastic group of people. Their podcast is great. Their videos are great. Their community is fantastic. I really recommend going checking them out. I'll put a link to their website in the description below also, for them. But just kind of wanted to go over with it. Now that we've got the unboxing done, we got the machine put together, and the next video will be on setting it up in Lightburn. So hope everybody has a great day and enjoy your weekend. If you're reading this or seeing this when we upload it, it is Memorial Day weekend 2025. Just for some reference there. All right, everybody, we are out of here. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel.